Hi everyone, brief point to make really, and that's about point of balance. So I mentioned point of balance in one of my recent other videos, and that is simply to say that point of balance is a very important thing for how a sword performs, how quickly it moves and how powerfully it cuts and so on. But what I want to say in this video is very simply that point of balance also massively affects how heavy a sword feels. So many times I have seen people and known people who will describe a given sword that I know and I've handled as being heavy or light, and actually they are wrong because I know the weight of that sword. And sometimes a very light sword can feel heavy because the point of balance is far from the hand. And equally sometimes a relatively heavy sword can feel quite light because the point of balance is very close to the hand. And I think that this is probably one of the reasons why there seems to be a sort of layman's common held perception that if a point of balance is closer to your hand, the sword is somehow better balanced, okay? And as I mentioned in my other video, there is really no better or worse balanced for a sword. Balance, the point of balance, where the point of balance lies in a sword, dictates what that sword is going to be better or worse at. And you want different types of swords to balance in slightly different places, depending on what you want to do with those swords, what you expect them to achieve. Okay? So there we go, simple as that. Where a sword balances can quite drastically change whether it feels heavy or light. But remember, it's not actually telling you anything about the weight of the sword, it's really telling you about how the sword moves. Okay? And as I said, you can have a light sword that actually feels heavy, and that usually translates to hits with a lot of force, but is maybe not very nimble. So try not to get the terms mixed up, and it will help you to keep a clearer vision on what swords are good at what types of things. Thank you.